Hey, welcome everybody. I am Sporticus. Episode 3 of our Super Bowls that should have been. This one was the original one that really got me thinking about this series. Super Bowl 33. It was the Broncos and the Falcons that ended up playing, but everybody, I'm sure, played this game at one point. After that, tragic loss by the Vikings to the Falcons. Gary Anderson missing the field goal. But this is, like I said, that Vikings offense against the Broncos defense. How would that have turned out? I'm sure I played this back in the day, but I can't remember how it turned out. But we thought here in episode 3 we'd play this out and see how this turns out. Again, we're going to use 2nd and 10 for the simulation. Let's head to the field and get ready for the opening kickoff. Actually, I think we already did the kickoff. And and the Minnesota took it out to the 16-yard line. That's where the Vikings will start their first drive of this game. And quarterback Randall Cunningham, he'll have Robert Smith and Charles Evans in the backfield. Chris Carter, Randy Moss at the wide receivers. Andrew Glover at tight end. 1st and 10. And they're going to go play action right out of the gate and look for... Whoops. I'm playing both offenses. So play action. They're going for Carter. And here comes the blitz. And we're going to get a flag. And
defense.
It's offsides on the Broncos. Now it's going to be 1st and 5. I'm going to hand it to Robert Smith. He gets a yard and that's it. Brings up a 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here comes the blitz. Off to Glover. He's got it. Picks up the first down and more. Brought down by Keith Burns after a gain of 14. First down for the Vikings. Cunningham. Back to throw. Cunningham looking for Randy Moss. And Torrey James makes a nice play to knock it away. 2nd and 10. Back to pass. They got double coverage on Chris Carter. They're looking for him. Makes the catch. Out of bounds right at the first down marker. Let's see what they...
First down.
He got it. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Here's a pitch to Smith. Smith around the left stand will pick up 3, but there's a flag down, and we're going to get personal foul.
Offense.
Oh, they're calling on the offense. That's a drive killer right there. 15 yards. It's going to knock them all the way back to the 34-yard line. 2nd and 22. Back to pass. He's looking for a screen to Smith. Smith can't make the catch. Oh, it was thrown behind him, and he can't hold on. 3rd and 22. Jake Reed will check in. 3 wide receivers. Back to pack. He's looking for Jake Reed. Incomplete. 4th down for the Vikings, and they're going to have to punt the football. Mitch Berger comes in. George Coghill will back to get the return, and he'll take it at the 29. Picks up 8 yards out to the 37. That's where Denver will take over. 1st and 10. Terrell Davis and Howard Griffith are the running backs. Rod Smith and Ed McCaffrey at the wideout. Tight end Shannon Sharp. They're going to give it to Terrell Davis. Nice pickup of 4. Brings up a 2nd down and 6. Going to give it to him again. Davis. And drops him for a loss.
Personal foul. Defense.
And the Vikings get called for another unsportsmanlike conduct. Dennis Green is living on the sideline here. And that's going to move the ball all the way into Minnesota territory to the 46. First and 10. Back to throw. Just looking for Sharp. Got it at the 38. Brought down after a pickup of 8. That'll bring 2nd and 2. Here's handoff to Terrell Davis. He's hit hard.
First down.
Pushes forward. Picks up 2 and a 1st down. Good hard run by Terrell Davis.
Flag on the play.
They're playing.
False start.
And we're going to get a false start.
Offense.
Oh, false start on Denver. That's going to bring up a 1st and 15 now. Back to throw. Screened. Davis has got some room. He'll pick up 10 yards. And brought down at the 31. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 now. Davis with the handoff. Into the line. But not anywhere to go. He's brought down for no gain. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Rod Smith opens. Got it at the 20. Push out of bounds at the 19-yard line. A pickup of 12. 1st down Denver at the 19-yard line. Gives it to Terrell Davis. Nice run. Picks up 6. Brought down by Bobby Houston. It's going to be a 2nd and 4. Play action. Looking for McCaffrey. Throws. Oh, miscommunication. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Rod Smith. Oh, deflected out of the hands of Rod Smith. It's 4th down. And here comes the kicking team. Jason Elam. In to kick. This is almost automatic for him. 30 yards out. Kick is up. And it's good. So Denver strikes first here with a 30-yard field goal, and it is 3-0. Kick it away, and it's going to go in the end zone and through the end zone for the touchback. Leroy Horde will check in. Jake Reed will check in for Randy Moss. They're going to give it to Horde. Handoff. Tripped up. And he gets nothing. And they bottle him up right at the 20. Bring up a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Looking to Horde. He's got it. Pushed out of bounds at the 27. A 7-yard pickup. And it brings up a 3rd and 3. Here's the pass. Carter's got it. First down. Another 7-yard pickup out at the 34. And it's 1st and 10 for Minnesota. Horde Smith comes back in. And they're going to try a little screen. Bill Romanowski all over that one. He read it all the way and knocks it away. 2nd and 10. Carter with a nice catch.
First down.
Picks up 10 yards. And a 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. As they start to put together a nice drive here. Carter comes out. In checks in Matthew Hatchett. Back to throw. He's looking for Hatchett. And intercepted. Steve Atwater knocked out of bounds after a return of 7 yards. Matthew Hatchett got a hand on it, but got it up in the air enough for Steve Atwater to get under it and make the pick. 1st and 10. Derek Laville will check in. Willie Green comes in for McCaffrey. Dwayne Carswell will be at tight end. Back to throw. Elway looking for Willie Green. He's got it at the 45. I'll pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. Hand off to Derek Laville. And Laville, nice gain of 6 yards and a 1st down for Denver. Back to throw. Elway looking for Carswell. Carswell's got it at the 22. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Screen. Howard Griffith's got it. And he'll only get a yard as he's driven out of bounds by Ed McDaniel. 3rd and 9. Terrell Davis back in. McCaffrey's back in. 3rd and 9. Here's the blitz. Back to throw. Elway looking. Fires. Caught it. Caught by McCaffrey. A pickup of 12 and a 1st down. Clutch throw by John Elway. Brings up 1st and 10 at the Minnesota 26.
Flag on the play.
We get a flag.
False start. Offense.
False start on Denver. That'll drive them back 5. Make it 1st and 15. Going to give it to Terrell. Terrell picks up a yard, and that's it. 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Shannon Sharp got it at the 24. He'll pick up 12 before he's shoved out of bounds by Jimmy Hitchcock. And 3rd and short now. Big play by Shannon Sharp. A pickup of 12 yards out at the 18-yard line. 3rd and 2. 2 tight ends. You're going to give it to Terrell Davis. Into the secondary. He's going to go in. Touchdown, Denver. They are all at the line. He broke through and just an easy little jog to the end zone. 18 yards and a score. It's now 9-0. Kick is up, and it is good. 10-0, Denver up big here in the Super Bowl. The Vikings got to get something going here before it gets out of hand. But they do have an offense that can strike quickly, though.
Flag on the play. Holding. Receiving team.
And now a holding call on the return is going to take him back even farther. Half the distance. And they are going to start at the 5-yard or 8-yard line. Woo. Leroy Horde will check in. And they're going to give it to Horde. Picks up 3. Brings up a 2nd and 7. Play action. He's looking for Moss.
Flag on the play.
Oh, we got a flag.
False start.
No, false start.
Offense.
Half the distance. That's going to take him back to the 6. Oh, 5-yard penalty. I'm sorry. Still back to the 6. And the first quarter is over. It was all Denver in the first. They lead it 10-0. 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Cunningham hits Ford, but he's dropped right at the line of scrimmage by John Mobley. As this Denver defense has pretty much read everything Minnesota's tried to do so far. Back to throw. Glover got it at the 12. He's dropped there immediately. It's going to be 4th down, and they're going to have to punt the football deep in their own end of the field. Mitch Berger needs to really get a hold of one here. Here's Berger's kick. It's long and high. Caught by George Cogill. And he'll get nothing on the return. A 53-yard punt. Good punt from Mitch Berger. And Minnesota or Denver will start at their own 35. Marcus Nash. Derek Lavelle will come back in. Sharp will go back to the bench. They're going to go a screen to Lavelle at the 31. He'll pick up 3 where he's knocked out of bounds by Ramos McDonald. 2nd and 7. Going to give it to Lavelle. Good block. Picks up 4 yards. Tackled by Bobby Houston. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Terrell Davis checks back in. And they're going to give it to Terrell. Terrell picks up 8. Strong run from Terrell Davis. It's 1st and 10 at midfield. Here's Elway back to throw. Throws it out to Rod Smith's got it at the 30, the 20. He's going to stroll in for the touchdown. Elway hit him in stride, and Rod Smith goes in for the score. A 50-yard strike. And it's now soon to be 17-0 in favor of the Broncos. It's up and good. So there you have it. Minnesota's got to stop fooling around here. Here's the kick. Palmer at the 2. And driven down at the 20. An 18-yard return. Back to throw. He's looking for Charles Evans. On a short pass. Got it. He'll pick up 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Handoff to Leroy Horde. Nice run. Trips him up. Pick up a 4. Going to be just short of a first down. 3rd and 1. 2 tight ends. Two tight ends. Gonna give it to Horde. Oh, he dropped him for a loss. They read that one all the way. Minnesota being a little too conservative here early on. And here comes Berger to punt it away. Gary and Gord at the 12. He's at the 30, the 40, across the 50, into the Minnesota territory, a 42-yard return. Wow, he outkicked his coverage there. 61 yards on the punt, 42 yards on the return. Down to the Minnesota 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Gonna give it to Terrell Davis. He'll pick up a couple. It'll be 2nd and 8 on the play, or on the drive. Gonna give it to Davis again. Terrell Davis cuts right and slips ahead for 4. It'll be 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Look for Marcus Nash. And he can't make the play. It's 4th down. Jason Elam can actually kick one from here. It's going to be a 57-yard field goal try. And they're going to try it. Kick is up. And it is just short. Jason Elam misses the field goal. And it remains 17-0 in favor of the Broncos. Robert Smith will check back in. Moss comes out. Back to throw. Cunningham looking into double coverage. Caught by Carter.
1st down.
Picks up 14. Cunningham back to throw. Looking for Matthew Hatchett. Broken up by John Mobley. It'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Draw play, Smith, and he's buried. Denver saw that one coming all the way. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. 4 wideouts. Back to throw. Cunningham looking for Jake Reed. Oh, he's brought down. A sack. The first sack of the night. Bill Romanowski brings him down, and it's 4th down. That actually takes him out of field goal range as well. Rough choice there. And here comes Berger into punt. This one will go out of bounds, but it'll go into the end zone before it does, and that'll be a touchback. 5 minutes left in the first half. Give it to Terrell Davis. Big opening. but it's quickly closed by Torian Gray. And it's a 6-yard pickup, 2nd and 4. They're going to give it to him again. Darrell Davis picks up 2. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 2. Play action. Here's a play action. Back, throws it, and Ed McDaniel breaks it up. Good play by the Minnesota defense. And it's going to bring up a 4th and 2. So 3 and out for the Broncos. And Tom Ruin will punt. Here's the kick. Oh, they almost got it. And David Palmer's going to call for a fair catch at the Minnesota 31. A 41-yard punt. And Minnesota will start at their own 31. 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Back to throw. He's going to pass. Jake Reed got it. 17 yards and a first down for Jake Reed. They're not going to call timeouts yet. Here's the pass. Cunningham fires to Matthew Hatchett. He's got it at the 40. He's got room. Brought down at the 25. A 27-yard pickup by Matthew Hatchett. No timeout yet. 2:53 left. They're at the Denver 25. Back to throw. Looking for his tight end, Greg DeLong. And Bill Romanowski's all over the play. He read it all the way. And it's incomplete. Jarred it loose. 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz. Flag down.
12 men on the field. Offense.
Minnesota called for 12 men on the field. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 15. Randy Moss was all alone on one-on-one coverage, and they blew that play call. 2nd and 15. Back to throw. Cunningham looking for Robert Smith. John Mobley knocks it away. 3rd and 15. Third and 15. Back to throw, looking for Moss. Got it at the 22. Well short of the first down, though. And they're going to let the time run. We got a 2-minute warning. Now they have a decision. 4th and 7. And there's really no decision. Gary Anderson trots onto the field. Gets some points before the half. Here's the kick. It's up, and it is good from 39 yards out, and Minnesota's finally on the board. (17-3). Taken by Vaughn Hebron, and he breaks free, but he's drilled at the 34. What a tackle. He held on, though, and it's going to be a 31-yard return out to the 34. 1st and 10. Really don't want to give Minnesota any more momentum. They're just going to run the football. Give it to him again. Terrell Davis.
Flag on the play.
Flag down.
Holding. Offense.
Holding on Denver. And it's not going to be 2nd and 18. So they're back to their own 26. Howard Griffith. Nothing there. Picks up 3.
Timeout. Defense.
And Minnesota calls timeout. 48 seconds left. 3rd and 15. Back in the pocket. Terrell Davis with the handoff. 2 yards. Dropped by Robert Griffith.
Timeout.
Minnesota
defense.
will call their second timeout. And they'll get the ball back with 39 seconds remaining. Here's the punt from Ruin. He bobbles it. Solid punt, though. And David Palmer will take it up 21. He'll pick up 3 and get it to the 24 of their own 24. And that'll be a 48-yard punt with a 3-yard return. Minnesota starts there. And they called those timeouts, so they are going to try to get something going here. What do we got here? Okay. Back to throw. Randy Moss got it at the 34. Wraps him up there, gain of 10. They're going to have to call timeout. Their last timeout probably should have went a little. Here's Cunningham back to throw, looking for Moss again. Tito Paul breaks it up. We're going to get pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
Tito Paul had a little too much contact there. And it's going to take it down to the Denver 46.
First down.
Big play there. 14 seconds remaining. Back to throw. Cunningham looking, fires. Jake Reed. Got it at the 30. 16 yards. Do we have time? Uh-oh. No. Couldn't get it spiked in time. Tough break. So there we are, 17-3 at the half. Let's take a look at the box score. Cunningham, 14-22 for 151 yards. They have not run the ball very much. 7 carries in the game for only 9 yards. Carter has 4 catches for 41. Randy Moss has been pretty quiet. For the Broncos, Elway, 9-14 for 114 yards and a touchdown. Davis, 15 carries, 55 yards and a touchdown. And then Rod Smith, 2 catches, 62 yards, including that beautiful 50-yard strike from Elway. Total yards, 182 for Denver, 152 for Minnesota. Both teams penalized 5 times in the first half. Seemed like Minnesota got penalized more, but Denver with the only sack of the game and a turnover. Minnesota has 1 turnover. Possession, Minnesota actually has the possession barely. I mean, they're about equal. So, let's head to the second half. Denver will kick it off. And here we go. Jason Elam boots it. And Palmer takes up the 5. He's upfield. You lose 2 back. Now over the field. Oh, he's out to the 20. to the 30, 40, 50, 40, 30, 20. He might go. Touchdown, Minnesota. David Palmer with a 95-yard kick return. And Minnesota is back in this game. Huge kick return. Gary Anderson to kick the extra point. It's good. And it's now 17-10. That's what they needed there. A little jolt of momentum there to get them going. Here's the kickoff. And it's going to go through the end zone for a touchback. Denver will start at their own 20. Going to give it to Terrell Davis. Picks up 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. Elway back to throw, looking for McCaffrey. They got 8 men in the box. Oh, Greg Briggs makes a nice defensive play to knock it away. They had the defense they wanted. They went to play action as Terrell Davis went into the line. But a nice play by Briggs to break up the pass. 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Rod Smith's got it for 37. He's got running room. Brought down at the 46. Pick up of 23 yards. 1st and 10 for Denver. Terrell Davis will pick up 4, bring up a 2nd and 6. Davis again. This time picks up 6, brought down by Dwayne Rudd. It's close to a first down. And they get it. 1st and 10 for Denver.
Timeout offense.
Denver's going to have to waste a timeout. 1st and 10 at the Minnesota 44. Looking for Sharp. Shannon Sharp. And it's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Give it to Terrell Davis. Bounces into the outside. Nice run of 9 yards. Dwayne Rudd brings him down finally, short of the first down. 3rd and 1. Going to give it to Terrell. Davis into the line. Picks up the first down. But there's a flag.
Offense.
Oh, it's a holding call. That's going to bring it back. Now, suddenly, it's 3rd and 11. Marcus Nash checks in. Back to throw. Ugh, what do you do here? We're going to go to the screen pass. They're in tight coverage. They're looking for it. Terrell Davis has got it. Pass the 40. Oh, he's going to get the first down or more. 20. Inside the 15, down to the 12-yard line. Big play from Terrell Davis. He dodged the tackle and went 33 yards down inside the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Back to throw. He's looking for Sharp. Got it, the 4, but he's brought down by Robert Griffith. A pickup of 8. It's 2nd and 2. Handoff, Davis. And Davis dropped for a loss. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. McCaffrey in the end zone. Touchdown!
Broncos.
Ed McCaffrey grabs the 7-yard pass from Elway, and it is 23-10. A big 11-play, 80-yard drive right after that kick return to get the momentum back. Extra point is up, and it is good. (24-10). Here's the kick. Taking at the 3. Palmer will get 21 yards on the return out to the 24, and that's where Minnesota will start. Go back looking for Moss.
Flag on the play.
Moss is double covered. Oh, there's a flag.
False start.
And another false start
Offense.
on the Vikings. We'll knock them back 5 yards, make it 1st and 15. Back to pass. Robert Smith on the screen. He's going to pick up 10 yards. Brought down out at the 29-yard line. 2nd and 5 now. Back to throw. Fakes the end around. Looking to Carter. Got it at the 38. I'll pick up a 9 and a 1st down. Gonna take a shot here. Back to throw.
Flag on the play.
Oh, another flag.
False start.
And another false start.
Offense.
Minnesota undisciplined here. Now it's 1st and 15. Back to throw. Jake Reed's got it. Spins backwards. Brought down out of bounds. A pick up of 13. Short of the 1st down. 2nd and 2.
Flag on the play. Personal foul. Defense.
Randy Moss, they went to Randy Moss, and a little jawing between the teams here. Gonna get the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Broncos.
1st down.
It'll be 1st and 10. Going deep. Oh, what a catch by Randy Moss. 33 yards down to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal. Back to throw. Cunningham looking. He's hurried. He has to go back to Charles Evans. And he threw it away. Bring up a 2nd and goal.
Flag on the play.
Oh, another flag.
False start.
Another false start.
Offense.
I think that might be 3 false starts on this drive. Seems like it. 2nd and goal now from the 11. Back to throw. He's throwing into double coverage. Ray Crockett makes a nice play to knock it away. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. He's looking for Jake Reed. Incomplete. 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. Gary Anderson. 28 yards out, a chip shot. And it is good. What a wasted opportunity there. It's now 24-13. Vikings need a stop. Derek Lavelle will make the return. Only gets 12 out to the 17. Back to throw. Looking for Rod Smith. Oh, he just threw it ahead, in front of him. Incomplete. They caught Minnesota in a run defense. Hand off to Terrell Davis. Nice pickup of 8 yards. Brings up a 3rd and 2. 8 men in the box. Play action. Wide open. Rod Smith makes the catch at the 33.
First down.
Robert Griffith brings him down at the 40, a gain of 15. And that's 100 yards receiving today for Rod Smith. Terrell Davis makes 3-yard pickup. Jerry Ball with the tackle. 2nd and 7. They're going to give it to Davis again. And he'll get a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. 3 wideouts. Back to throw. Elway looking, fires. Caught by McCaffrey. A 10-yard pickup and a first down to the Minnesota 46-yard line. Play action. Elway fires. Sharp's got it at the 32.
First down.
Tackled by Corey Fuller. First down to the 32-yard line of Minnesota. Here's Terrell Davis. He'll pick up 4. 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Elway looking for Davis. He's got it at the 22. A pickup of 7. First down. Down to the 21. No gain on the play. And that's going to end the 3rd quarter. 24-13's our score. Is Denver threatening to put this game away here with another touchdown? Second and 10. They're in bump and run. He's going to fire it out to Rod Smith. Caught it at 22, but he's brought down by a Dixon Edwards for a loss of 1. It's going to be 3rd and 11. Here's Elway back to throw. And he fires it to McCaffrey. Incomplete, but there's a flag.
Pass interference.
Oh!
Offense.
Oh, McCaffrey gets called for pass interference. They are going to decline this. No, they accepted it. Huh. I thought they declined that and take the penalty. Now they got to... Okay. All right. 3 wideouts are in. 3rd and 21. Back to throw. He's looking for Willie Green. Incomplete. Dwayne Butler knocks it away. It's 4th and 21. Here's Jason Elam to kick it from 49 yards
Flag
out.
on the play.
And there's a flag.
Offsides. Offense.
Oh, lined up offsides. They're going to get a 5-yard penalty, and that's going to make it a 50. 54-yard field goal. They're going to punt this, I think. They're up by 2 scores. They're going to try to pin them deep. Ruin. Oh, takes a bad hop and into the end zone. A touchback. So Minnesota will start at their 20. Robert Smith with a gain of 2. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
Flag on the play. False start. Offense.
Wish they broke the penalty. I'd like to see how many false start calls Minnesota has had in this game. It's now 2nd and 13. Fires it out to Hatchett. It's got it. At the 16, the 20, out to the 30, across the 30, down to the 43-yard line. A 26-yard pickup. And it'll be a first down for Minnesota. Back to throw. Cunningham. Looking. Fires to Matthew Hatchett. And it's incomplete. Threw it a little high. Draw Smith. Oh, look at this. Nice run of 10 yards by Robert Smith. It's a first down for the Vikings. Out across midfield to the Denver 47-yard line. Back to throw. Cunningham looking for Chris Carter. Got it at the 39. Driven out of bounds by Tyrone Braxton. It's an 8-yard pickup, 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Robert Smith.
First down.
3 yards and a first down for Minnesota. Cunningham fires it out to DeLong. DeLong's got the catch and driven out of bounds after a pickup of 5. It's 2nd down and 5. Here comes the blitz. Cunningham fires. Caught by Hatchett. Out of bounds at the 8-yard line. A big play for 23 yards.
Offense.
Oh, but a holding call is going to bring it back. Unbelievable. Now it's 2nd and 15. Here's Cunningham looking for Robert Smith. He's got it at 26.
First down.
Big 2nd down pickup on 19 yards and a first down to the Denver 22-yard line. Back to throw. Cunningham looking for Moss. In the end zone. Touchdown!
Vikings.
Randy Moss in double coverage brings it down. A 22-yard touchdown, and this game is far from over. Extra point, up and good. It's 24-20. What a game this has turned out to be. Plenty of time left. And here's a big... whoa, Von Ebron almost broke it. Took it at the 3. Found a big opening, but tripped up at the 28. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. They're going to try to reestablish the run here. Here's Terrell Davis and a flag.
Holding. Offense.
No, big holding call. $10 yards is going to be 1st and 20 now. That'll take you out of your offense quickly. Back to throw.
Flag on the play.
Another flag.
Holding. Defense.
And this time we get a defensive holding. Big call there. And it's an automatic 1st down. They will accept the penalty.
1st down.
So Minnesota had Denver at 1st and 20. And then that penalty gives them the 1st down. Here's a handoff to Terrell Davis. Davis picks up 3, brings up 2nd and 7. Here comes the blitz. Fires it out to Smith. Smith's got it. He's got running room. Brought down at the 34. An 8-yard pickup. 1st and 10. Rod Smith with 6 catches for 107 yards today. Here's Terrell Davis, and then it's going to drop for a loss by Ed McDaniel. Medezi took the handoff. 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Elway's hurried. He's going to run with it. Breaks loose. Ed McDaniel will trip him up after a 9-yard pickup. Almost got to the 1st down marker. It's going to be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Gives it to Davis. Oh, he's dropped as he hits the line. 4th down and 2. Oh, my goodness. Here comes Ruin to punt it away. And what a punt it was. Taken at the... down at the 3-yard line. Minnesota will start there. What a punt. 55-yard punt from Ruin. And now, Minnesota's going to go to 2 tight ends. Going to give it to
Flag on the play.
Robert Smith. Flag.
False start.
Another false start call.
Offense.
Wow. Back to the 1-yard line. Randall Cunningham's going to run with it. Gets through the line, hit at the 7. No, it's loose. The ball is loose. Who is going to get the recovery here? And luckily, Minnesota falls on it. Andrew Glover will recover. A 6-yard pickup by Randall Cunningham. Almost disaster there with 5 minutes remaining. Here's Cunningham. Back to throw. He's looking for Glover. Incomplete. 3rd and 6. Back to throw. He's looking for Moss. Got it at the 11. Picks up 7 in the first down. Randall Cunningham over 300 yards for the day. Going to give it to Robert Smith. And driven to the turf for a 2-yard loss. Cunningham back to throw. He's looking for Moss. Incomplete. Just overthrew him. 3rd and 12. Oh. 3 wideouts. Back to throw. Cunningham looking, fires. Broken up by Codrez. Glenn Codrez with the nice defensive play. It's 4th down. 3 minutes remaining in the game. Oh, what do you do here? You got to punt it and hope that you can use your timeouts. You can't go for it here because if you do, the game's over if you miss it. For sure. Here's the punt. And Kaga will call for a fair catch. And Denver will start at their 44-yard line. Here's Terrell Davis on the handoff. Picks up 4. Denver's not going to call a timeout. Wow, I thought Minnesota would call a timeout there. Give it to Davis again. Oh, there's a big opening. McDaniel drills him down, though, at the 6. It's going to be
first down.
First down for the Broncos. A 6-yard pickup could have been a lot more. Terrell Davis goes over 100 yards. Hard-fought yards. Minnesota calls their first time out. I'm going to try to slow it down here. Derek Lavelle will come in. Picks up 3. Gonna give it to Terrell Davis.
Flag on the play.
Brought down after no gain.
Holding. Offense.
And they're gonna get a holding call too. So what do you do here? Do you take the penalty? You're gonna accept it. Brings up 2nd and 17. Elway's gonna try to run it here, I think. Around the left end, he'll pick up 6.
Timeout, defense.
Minnesota calls timeout. 3rd and 11. Davis picks up 8 yards, strong run. Just short of the first down, 4th and 3.
Timeout, defense.
And they call their final timeout. And Elam could kick a field goal here, but if he misses it, it's going to give Minnesota some good field position. So we're going to try to punt it and try to get him pinned deep here.
Flag on the play.
Flag. It is going to be down at the 1.
Holding. Offense.
A holding call. They had Minnesota pinned deep And now they're going to have to repunt it.
Flag on the play.
Another flag.
False start. Offense.
Wow. Denver is going to give Minnesota all kinds of opportunities here to come back and win this game. Try it once more. The punt. Here's the kick. Long and high. It's going to take a crazy bounce and into the end zone. A 54-yard punt. And Minnesota will start at the 20-yard line. 3 wideouts. Back to throw is Cunningham. Screen to Robert Smith. Got it. Only get 3 yards on the play. Oh. They're going to have to hurry the line. 37 seconds left. Jeez. Here's the throw to Jake Reed. Caught by Reed at the 44. First and 10. Oh, they're not going to get a playoff. They will. 17 seconds left. Looking throws. Randy Moss. Incomplete. Third down. And we're down to the final play. 7 seconds left. They're going to have to do a Hail Mary here. For the game. Back to throw. Cunningham. Throws it up. Into a crowd. And incomplete. The game's over. Minnesota falls just short. 24-20. Most valuable player, David Palmer. Even though they lost the game. Let's take a look at the stats. Minnesota, 331 yards passing, 238 for Denver. Rushing, Minnesota did not run the ball well at all. Total yards, Denver. Penalties. Both teams had a boatload of penalties. 13 for Denver, 12 for Minnesota. Denver's penalties, 13 for 120 yards. Only 1 sack in the game. Only 1 turnover in the game. Denver takes over the possession at the end. Let's take a look at the box score. Cunningham was the offensive star for the Vikings. 26 for 45 for 339 yards and a touchdown. He did have an interception in the first half. Robert Smith ran the ball only 7 times for 17 yards. Carter had 6 catches for 58. Randy Moss 5 for 80 with a touchdown. Reed had 4 for 79. Elway was 19 of 28 for 238 yards and 2 touchdowns in the win. Terrell Davis, yards were hard to come by. 31 carries for 110 yards and 1 touchdown. And Rod Smith had 6 catches for 107 yards and a touchdown. Defensively, Dixon Edwards had 4 tackles with 3 assists. McDaniel 6 tackles. Sacks, no sacks for the Vikings. Steve Atwater had the game's only interception. Nobody really stood out as far as tackles go. 5 tackles for Johnson. Special teams, though, Palmer did have the 95-yard kick return. Take away that kick return, and Minnesota's offense inside the 20s was not really great. Even though Cunningham threw for over 300 yards, that first half especially, it was a tough road to hoe for them offensively. Punting, Ruin averaged 47 yards a punt. He did a good job punting the ball. Elam was 1 of 2 for field goals. Minnesota never even tried a field goal, I don't think. No, I take that back. Anderson was 2 for 2. Yep. Third down efficiency, that was the telling tale. 2 for 10 for Minnesota, whereas Denver was 9 of 16. So there you have it. The Vikings played the Broncos tough, but the Broncos got a good lead early and were able to hold on to beat the Vikings 24-20. Thanks for watching. We'll see you for the next game.